fresh from the comic shop. That's right. Each and every week, we all get new issues as comic book collectors. And Chris and I like to share what we picked up with you all, but we also like hearing what you guys got. So please leave in the comments what you guys have gotten this week. As Chris and I share our books, we want to hear from you what you guys picked up. It was a slow week. We all know that, but still, you may have done some digging in the long boxes, so let us know in the comments right now, please. Here we go. Chris, you're first. You're up first. What do you got?
All righty. Well, let's go with the one on top. So I showed off last week that I've been doing a lot of Doctor Strange hauling in some Strange, just kind of specking, with the characters growing in the MCU. So I picked up Marvel Premiere number 13, first appearance of Cagliostro, who, I don't know, you never know, could show up in an MCU film or TV show or something like that. And guys, this book was only $5, and it's a beautiful book. It's a fine plus book. I haven't given it a press yet, but when I do, it'll look even better. But yeah, so nice 20 center Doctor Strange magic.
You always pick up the best Doctor Strange covers too, but Cagliostro, he played a part in the first Doctor Strange film. Didn't he? Am I crazy? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, that's a nice book, especially for $5. By the way, everybody, Simon R is here. Good evening, everyone, and all my hopes for blessed and safe New Year's for everyone. Thank you so much, Simon. We wish the same for you. Moving on, though, is my first book fresh from the comic shop. And what I have here, I was doing some digging through the long boxes this past weekend, and I ran into 3 of these. Pretty happy about that, too. It is Spider-Gwen number 25. Now, this isn't the first appearance of Gwenum, the kind of this synthetic symbiote and Spider-Gwen, but this is the first cover appearance, and oh my gosh, I love this cover. I got this for $1. This was in the dollar bin, and Gwenum's going to be doing some big things coming up in a few weeks, where it's Gwenum versus Carnage. So I picked that up, see what it's going to do. So I'm really happy. By the way, I got to show you guys again. I love this cover. The colors, Robbie Rodriguez, I do believe his name is. Oh my gosh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Anyways, that is the first book I'm sharing with you guys on Fresh from the Comic Book Shop. Now, Chris, your second book. What do you got?
All right. Well, I've been waiting. So this is a book I bought. Did I buy this? I bought it so this is on my previews now. I get it monthly via my previews from my comic shop. But again, I get all my previews once a month, so I don't get them weekly like most of you guys. I get them at the end of the month once they finally ship. So I've been behind on my reading of Thor. This is my Thor 10. This is the nullified variant. And I was going to read this last night, but I forgot. But yeah, I can't wait to read this because I've just been enjoying this run. I haven't read one comic book this week, so I can't wait. Hopefully I'll be able to read it tonight. No, big TV show to watch after the canon tonight. So yeah, I need to get my reading in.
Dude, I love that cover. I love that issue too, by the way, but that cover, I'm really liking that, probably more than cover A. By the way, we don't normally do this. We usually wait till after Chris and I are both done to share what somebody's picked up, but Dan De La Torre snagged an Amazing Spider-Man number 41. That's the first. Is that the first appearance of Rhino? Please confirm. That's a nice pickup. Really nice pickup. Isaac, man. A couple weeks ago, I recently picked up New York Fair Comics number 96, which is the first cover appearance of Batman, Superman, and Robin ever on a cover together. That's an amazing pickup as well. Guys, keep them coming in. It was a slow week, but keep telling us what you guys picked up. It's now my turn. What do we got here? All right. So we heard a lot about this in the Disney Investor Day, and this is I got this for cover basically, but it's Invincible Iron Man number 3. Why is this issue important? This is the first time that you see Riri Williams in the Ironheart armor. That is It's not the first issue. You see her on the cover in the first issue, but this is the first time in the book, in story, that she puts on the Ironheart. She becomes Ironheart, basically, in issue 3. So I got 2 of them at cover price. Riri's going to be hot, guys. If you see these, pick them up. If you see number 1, pick them up. If you see number 10, that's the introduction of her father, pick it up. Invincible Iron Man. All right, Christopher, your turn.
All right, so I don't know if this is going to be much reading material. I might just keep it in the Mylar just because it looks so cool. But Null, number 1, this is a Marvel Tales Null. So it's basically a collection telling Null's story. So I know that I've read some of it, but I don't know if they have any new stuff. So I don't know fully what is actually in this book. But I just, look, man, I'm not, you know, I hear so many people saying, oh, it's so sick of Null, he's everywhere. Well, yeah, you know, just like, you know, Carnage was when we were kids, you know, I'm feeling it. I'm digging the character and I'm a fan. So I picked this up, square bound, spine, really thick book. I got this in my previews order as well. So like I said, this is just, love that cover. I don't know if I'll read it. I might, but I want to keep this one minty fresh.
That cover's sick. Null's a weird looking character too, and that guy, whoever drew that encapsulates just Null. That's with the amazing. But time out. We have another amazing pickup. Matt, very nice. Came home today with an amazing Spider-Man 1320 and 129. Good for you. He said couldn't let 2020 out end without a big pickup. Those are pretty big pickups. Hey, what is the condition of the 129? We would love to hear that. Isaac, you are too nice. Man, Jeff, you pick up some really cool books. I have to say Chris picks up some pretty cool books as well. But thank you, Matt. But speaking of a cool book, it's my turn. This is definitely a 4.5 on that Amazing Spider-Man 129. Good pickup, man. Good pickup. All right, speaking of cool books, as I said, guys, this is a fun issue. I love this. This is the second print of this issue that I got here because I like the cover better than the first print. I don't know if many of you have heard of this, but if you see this book, if you like 80s campy goodness, like a crossover of Star Wars and He-Man, this is for you. It's called Phantom Starkiller. This is number 1. This is the second print. It is just a good time. The cover looks very stoic. It doesn't really represent what is in the issue because it's just a kind of corny, cheesy on purpose, and it's just a fun read. I had to get the purple cover because it looks way better than like a maroon type cover. But guys, if you see Phantom Starkiller, give it a chance. I think you would really like it, especially from what I have described. All right, but Chris, what do you got next? Fresh from the comic shop.
I missed out on that one, and I was trying to get it. I got to look into that because that is something that I was like, I want, interested in reading it. Not for specking on it, even though that number 1 first print got hot. All right. I got a little bit of a lot here, guys. So when did I do this? It was in Investors Day. It was day of, and I heard the Star Wars announcements, and I said, I'm just gonna go online and see what I can find. And I found some X-Wing Rogue Squadron books for really dirt cheap. No number 1, but we got number 3. We got number 7, really cool cover. We got number 8. We got number 13. Number 14. One of my favorite covers coming up. Not this one. 17. Here we go. This is number 22. Beautiful. Look at that cover, man. Oh, that's just wow. And in number 35. So I was really happy to find these books for just $2-3 each.
Dude, those are good pickups because you never know what's going to hit. You never know what the first appearance of they're pulling from so many sources with all of these shows. You never know. So if you got them for cheap, like that's a good bet. Also, those covers are fantastic. It's Star Wars, guys. Star Wars is probably the hottest property right now in comic books. Would you say? I would. I just did.
Yeah, I love it. I'm not even going to reply. You said it.
By the way, Dan, Chris is going to need an upstairs den to store all his comics. It's true. All right, guys. This one was the biggest issue of the week, and it was kind of hard to get for a lot of people, and I was very lucky that my local comic shop hooked me up. That's right. It is this beautiful, beautiful, Amazing Spider-Man number 55 cover that everybody is just clamoring about. I mean, this is going to be an iconic cover right here. I love this. I mean, when they showed this on previews, everybody went and started going crazy. Look at the web. It's just fantastic. An excellent, excellent, excellent cover, and that's why everybody's going crazy. I'm not going to agree with Chris on the run being that good, but the covers, I think we can all agree how amazing this cover is. All right, Chris, what do you got? This is your last book, I think, for this week.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting on. I'm so backlogged with my subscriptions, my mail subscriptions from Marvel that's handled by Midtown.
But if you ordered it, you should be good, right?
Yeah. It's you pay for the 12 months, and they should come every month. Twice a month for that. They just get so big. I will go weeks, sometimes a couple months without receiving an issue. So it pisses me off. But
going back, be sure I went to 3 shops today to try and find that. Did you find it? Because I was at a couple shops this week or today. One shop was selling it bagged and boarded for $10, which was just insane. And I'm just feeling very lucky I got it. Anyways, moving on. Chris, final issue.
All right, guys, my final issue. It's one book, and I got 3 copies. I actually got more, but some of them are still in the mail. So this is a book. We're actually going to be talking about this book in the top 10 because it hit the top 10. So I won't go into too much detail on the book. I'll leave that for the top 10. So I'll leave you guys kind of in suspense if you don't know much about the book. But this is Avengers West Coast number 32. So I already had 1 copy of this book, and then I went and got 3 really high grade. I got 1 trade and 2 newsstands. And, this is 90s newsstands. So, that's where newsstands can start becoming a little something there. But this is a hot spec book right now. As you can see, Immortus. Something's going on in there with Immortus. But like I said, I won't say too much about this until I talk about it during our top 10.
Wait, when did you get that? When did you seriously? Because
yeah, I got these. Okay, so I got these before there was any real talk about it. So I paid $2.40 each.
Did you know what was in it? Because we'll talk about what's in it later. Yeah. But you did.
Yeah. Yes.
It was after the trailer.
Yes.
We're being coy, guys, because we're going to talk about this in a bit. But I just needed to. Wow. Okay. Good on you, man. That is good. That's fantastic. That's good stuff. All right. Moving on to my last book of the week. That is right. It is a Star Wars book, guys. And sometimes, I'm getting lucky with Star Wars books. I got this today, actually. And it was in the same shop that I got. It was the same franchise that I got Kanan, The Last Padawan number 6 for $2.50. And that book is going for well over $100. So I found it in a bin today. It was $8. But for what it's going for now, it's a third of what it's going for now. It's The Rise of Kylo Ren, number 3. It's the first appearance of Avar Kriss, right? This is what everybody's saying is the first appearance. Avar Kriss is a new character in the High Republic that we'll be seeing, I believe, next week is when that new series comes out. She's a major character. She's seen in a holocron, I do believe. So this book is going bonkers. I think she has maybe a couple bubbles where she speaks. But again, first appearance of Avar Kriss, Rise of Kylo Ren, $8. I literally just got it today, as you can see right here. Very happy with this pickup. Very happy with this pickup. Again, pick up all Star Wars that you can. What else? Do we have anything else for anybody in here? No way. B. Schnur. I ordered a Warlock Infinity War number 1. 18 more, and I might catch up to Chris. I think you need more than 18. Isn't that correct, Chris?
Maybe. I don't even know. I
You
lost
stop
track.
counting. He's got a whole long box full of them. We'll see. I hope that pays off for you someday. But anyways, that is fresh from the comic shop.